Testy. It's a new type for me.
Ding! Sorry about that, Judy. And winner of this round, Michelle McDonald. She's making her brother Ronald very proud.
She says, gee, I've never heard that category before. Unfortunately, we have to introduce new topics. We will accept an essay, declaration, Magna Carta, all kinds of documents, whether it be a quiz, we would have accepted all sorts of different
PDF, TIFF, JPEG.
All right, our next two contestants.
Can you say JPEG without going arr?
As in a JPEG leg, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Next two contestants, June Morris and Satya Mons, an old Punslinger hand. Okay, well, Satya yourself. All right. Oh, June is going to give us some corny jokes too. I can feel it coming. June, you're number 5, so you'll be going first on the topic of non-alcoholic drinks.
Well, I wish it were colder as I could just shake up here.
Oh, we're just milking it now.
Well, at least I'm not on Coke.
Hey, it's not my malt.
Well, I'm going to go to this new doctor. He's really a lively guy. He's a Dr. Pepper.
You're very sprightly.
Well, if you don't like lemon, make lemonade.
That's not a pun.
Okay. Yes, I have a new helper, and his name is Lemon. He's my lemonade.
A pun!
You know, you should espresso yourself. Do what you gotta do.
Well, that's take a lot of doing. Latte doing.
Very nice.
It's all in the pronunciation.
Oh, that was Americana.
I don't get it. Can?
Well, let's just call this sun drop.
Not a pun. If you can pun on the word sun drop, we'll give you a chance to fix that.
It won't be long till it'll be getting darker and the sun will drop.
Well, that gave you plenty of time to come up with a funny one, Satya.
I'm feeling frisky. Will a virgin work?
Well, I have a new boyfriend, but his color's kind of funny, but he's still my orange crush.
I knew that one, like, so, duh.
Well, sometimes it's hard to do something in a hurry, but sometimes you just have to get in a rush. You have to get in a crush.
Crush has been used. One strike.
Well, I seem to be drawing a blank.
Bing. Here for both contestants. It's our first round that went past 3 or 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 6. Next one will be 7 up. Okay, as Charlie Sheen would say, duh, punning.
Okay, coming up next, number 7 and 8. Oh, we have one of our Titans here. Dan Ornis and Andy Belinsky.
I have to go against a guy who's wearing a medal?
It's the Andy the world as we know it.
I already saw you with it on.
Actually, he's a full metal jokester. All right. Number 7, Dan, you will be leading off. Temperature.
I am 6'4". You might say I'm a Fahrenheit.
I don't want to heat your dust.
My favorite part of bacon is degrees.
Stoke up the colds.
I went to the car dealership and they tried to sell Prius, Celsius.
Phew. It's a pun.
All right.
I told that joke to my friend Kelvin.
I thought that last pun was an absolute zero.
I see a number of children here.
Yeah, but they're warming up.
That's not a pun.
I'm just warming up here while I'm talking.
That's still not a pun. It's an idiom. We'll give you a chance to fix it. On the count of 5.
The early bird gets the worm.
There we go. A pun.
That's hot, very funny.
I could come up with something better if you give me some more time.
Cold has been used. Strike 1.
Okay. If you walk a little over 3 feet to the bar, you would have gone to the barometer.
That's not. We're not talking meteorology here. We're talking temperature. That's strike 2.
All right. I fell down in some spiky grass, and I've got a burr on my knee, which is burning.
You know, Andy got plenty of time to work on a good comeback to that. So
Freeze me up.
yeah.
Back to you, Dan. Okay. I don't know.
You don't know. Let's hear your vote. Our best round so far. And we have to Andy to him again.
Andy moves on. New category coming up here. Actually, let's introduce the contestants first.
That's a good policy.
Yes.
Alan Shantz and Jason Epstein, please come to the stage.
Is he back this year? I heard.
And make sure that.
Was it Epstein Bard?
Oh, yeah. Well, just make sure you don't have your Shantz fall down. All right, here we go. Alan, you are number 9. Number 9. So you'll be going first on the topic of furniture.
That's a ferny topic for sure.
Sounds like a chairman.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to table that motion.
As long as you're not going to couch down.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I got a leg up on that one.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? Well, I'll tell you what. I think that I'm going to have a picture. Oh, a picture's not a piece of furniture?
It's not.
It's not? Well,
Strike
in that
1.
case, then...
Oh,
Yeah?
a picture? I don't think a picture is a piece of furniture.
Okay,
either.
picture's not a piece of furniture either. Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. So, let's take
Restart
this.
the clock.
Oh, you restart the clock. All right. Instead of a picture, we're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bing! Got it. Thank you.
Ah, that was a hard topic to stand.
Yeah, I know. It'll make your head blurred. You know, the trouble with that topic is most furniture is sold in sets because people don't, nowadays believe in one-night stands.
Oh, how seated is.
I'd like to stay for at least a week or 2.
Okay, our next contestant, Steve.
please come to the stage Pete Reed and Zach Webb.
Pete and Zach. Where are you from, Pete?
Scotland.
Scotland? Welcome. Is that Scotland, Texas?
Sounds like there's a
Scotland.
lot of folks here in the audience who are here for Pete's sake.
Or they would save the whales.
Well, we'll see whether he gets away scot-free. All right, Pete, you're number 11, so you will be going first on the topic of
Beer.
go.
Well, I wish I had my Budweiser here to help me here.
That was really lame pick.
I suppose the Coors have done better.
That was a bit of a good one. Abita,
Abita, thank you.
Does he get a pint for that?
What's a beer? What's a beer?
Oh my goodness, Zach.
Good job.
The problem was he just couldn't drink fast enough.
No, he just committed Harry Kieran.
Yeah, when you run out of beer, that's tough Schlitz. Of course you haven't. Okay, our next topic.
Our next contestants are...
Contestants.
We're going faster this round. Benjamin Ziek and Jacob Dodson. Please report to the stage. All right, Benjamin, you're contestant number 13. So as the lucky contestant, you will take the first turn on the topic of dogs.
All right, Jacob, I'm sorry you came up here and I hate to tear your heart out.
This one might be a little tough for me.
You know, I went to the Mexican restaurant last night and we had a lot of beans there and I thought going to the bathroom would be exciting, but poo dull.
The two ladies who were up here punning earlier on the topic of corn might be interested in the corn hound.
I know, I just hope that if I beat you, you don't go, gee, wah, wah.
I'm a scientist, so I often go through a Labrador.
Yeah, I know, but I prayed to St. Peter for this, and he didn't like it, so he actually sent down lightning, and I'll tell you, St. Bernhard.
I don't have a daughter, but if I ever lost her in the mall, I'd have to retrieve her.
I believe you can.
I was in the land down under when I saw an Australian sheep herd.
Mm-hmm. You were lucky. You almost heard the bell go dingo.
Hey, I'm nice to you, so don't be a jackal to me.
All right, I'll say hyena if you lose.
If I was of a more Hebraic origin, I might have a larger schnauzer.
But, well, my friend Shep was over in there, and he was the German Shep herd.
No, that was Australian Shepherd before. Two different breeds. I know it's not funny, but it's a pun.
I just hope at the end of this that I'll come out the wiener.
You could, Dane Cook tried to get in here, but he wasn't great, Dane.
I want to build my house out of adobe, man.
That'll help in a pincher.
You're a bit.
Does not qualify at the start of a pun. I'm sorry.
Well.
Especially an followed by a pause. So let's have it. Both these contestants did a good job.
Wow, they were going great. I didn't expect that category to be over Doc soon.
By the way, I just have to tell you all my favorite dog jokes since it wasn't covered here. Anyone know what dogs put in their coffee? What? Arf and arf. That's just to make you really grateful for the next pair of contestants who are going to be coming up. Who will be Matt Pollock and Johnny Hilbun. Well, there's one half of our contestancy here. Johnny Hilbun, are you out there? All right. Should be Johnny Hill Run. All right, Matt, as number 15, you will be taking the first turn.
Okay.
On the topic of weather.
A meteorologist gave a review of what he liked about the Godfather movies. He said mostly sunny.
Oh, hell no.
I'll have to sleet on it.
This is a good snow so far.
I was walking in New York the other week. I got muggy.
Your puns are going over and they're going thunder.
Oh, the humidity.
I should have cloud rehearsed more. Cloud burst.
Are our scores cumulus?
It's a very nimbus pun.
I drove my car over here. It was a Stratus.
Geez, you can't be heat.
I'm in a hurricane, okay? What do you want?
I feel so very freezing up here.
I'm hungry. Anybody know where I can get some Typhoon?
There's a very sly clone over there.
I had a lemonade stand one time, but it got ripped in half. Torn,
This is a hurricane.
Boy, is that.
I believe hurricane has been used. Yes, strike one. The clock starts again.
Are we at the end of our thermometer?
I love seeing directors look really sad, especially when I see John Waters pout.
My friend Chelsea is here, and she uses the metric system Celsius.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a masochist. I like a little bit of a punch, a hard slap, and a light ying.
Hey God, look at the ageless folks out there. We're in the middle of an old front.
You don't have to draw it out. Drought.
That one's missed me. It's in the middle of an occluded front. Occluded front? Is that real?
Yeah, it is.
The way you've got this pun off set up is really hard on me. It's a high pressure system.
Good round, good round.
That was you just witnessed the meteorological rise of Matt Pollock.
Who is the windier?
Everyone knows it's windy.
Yes. We'd like to thank you all for your precipitation.
Okay. Well, neither one of the next guys is a reigning champion. But we're going to have Guy Odom and Adam Pertl.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new category for the first time this year. and it is about to be announced.
This is not the first time that we've had new categories. David, what are you talking about? All right, number 17. That would be Guy on cleaning. You're up.
Cleaning's actually how I pay my rent. I just trade for broom and board.
I love doing laundry, but I'm afraid of tides.
Judges might dustpan you for that.
Yeah, they might have to put up a detergent.
Son of a bleach.
I'm infected. I think I'm getting mops.
Let's just plunge her right on in here.
That's not a pun.
Cheers for cleaning.
Plunger. Okay, we'll accept it. It stinks, but it's a pun.
I wanted to do this. It was on my bucket list. Yeah.
Boy, these puns are just made to order, aren't they?
Oh man. I don't want to take you for grouted right now.
Grout is that's repairs. It's not a cleaning supply. Strike one. Oh, you already got it there. We're starting the clock again.
Yeah, I guess you had to Windex that one out.
Indeed.
You say you don't want to throw puns like grout at me when I say please, mildew.
Well, yeah, I love life-solving problems.
We got to be faster than this. Got to be swiffer.
Oh man, you broom me away.
Broom has been used.
Oh crap.
2 strikes. You're up again. Let's hear it for both these contestants. I think Adam made a clean sweep of that topic.
Yeah, they almost tied. That's fantastic.
All right. Now, Al Reed, the name of the next contestant. The next contestant is Al Reed. And you will be joined by Miriam Dillard. Who's actually, she's pretty smart. I don't think she's any Dillard. Al, you're number 19. And you'll
Just
be
my age?
First. 19 plus how much?
Senior.
Senor? All right.
Senior, not from Spain.
All right. All right. Al, you're number 19. You'll be going first on the topic of movie titles.
I feel like I would have to go to the doctor because I feel strange, love.
I had to talk to my friend Cass. I needed to give Cass a blanket.
I've got a problem with my genitals. I've got a Moby Dick.
Now, to give a command, mint it when you say it.
Yeah.
That was quite a long Jaws. Pause, Jaws.
Yeah, we got it.
I mean, I don't need to stir wars among the crowd.
Oh, I nearly shreked at that one.
He sounds like Shrek.
I feel like I really should have E.T. Something before I came here.
Good God, Father above, is that a pun, is it?
I feel a bit like I, got tangled up in all this.
I think I've had 6 puns, but here's a magnificent 7.
We've been waiting for that.
I needed to wear my watch to chronicle Narning's events.
Narnie's events? I got the chronicle part, but was there a pun on Narnia that I missed here? Can you fix that?
I think I can come up with something narnier than that.
Okay. Thank you. You're up.
Just for my wife, my bride's made me very happy. That's a current film, actually.
When I wanted to be a bridesmaid, you know, I had someone send me 8 dresses.
What was that?
28 dresses.
Thank you.
Is that a pun or a reference?
Someone send me 8 dresses. 28. 28 dresses is the movie reference.
Yeah, I think...
It's a reference, not a pun.
I see. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just I'm not feeling like I'm at a nice age.
Okay. Good one. Thank you.
Every time I fly into Scotland, my wife says, "You're a treasure." Every time I land. Treasure Island. Treasure Island.
It stinks, but it's a pun.
Oh, I got a cheap telescope. It's just for watching, Toy Starry Nights.
Yeah, it stinks, but it's a pun. We're waiting on a good one now.
Yeah, I'm running out of movies. I don't go to many movies. No, I think you need to gong me. Sorry.
And he could have said "Gone with the Wind," you know.
Maybe we can get back to the feature now.
All right, Miriam is the winner of that round.
Congratulations.
So if you need to know, any movie titles, just Oscar. All right. We have a veteran coming up next, Bert Peabody.
All right, what do you think?
And Ken Waldman.
What do you think of the new category so far? Documents? Cleaning? God, lowbrow crowd. All right, this is a new topic. It is a huge topic, and we're going to rein you in as much as possible. Here's the deal. There's so much material in this topic.
Before you introduce the topic, let's just note that Bert is going to get the first turn on this topic once you introduce.
Very broad topic, so we are going to narrow because there's so much material to be used. The topic is Disney.
So how are we going to narrow this topic, Brian? You going to give us some guidelines here?
No. We're not going to give guidelines. We're going to see where it goes, and we'll offer corrections before strikes.
Okay.
Ready?
Bert.
Yes, a friend of mine, this girl I know, her boyfriend, not very smart. He's a dumbo.
Well, I don't think we can count on Walt to Walt puns.
Walt Disney!
Yes, we got it. Walt to Walt. Yep.
No, that's...
Sorry, Bert. He who hesitates. All right. Well, that was over too fast. I guess someone must have slipped him a Mickey. It's hard to minimize that topic. All right. Ken Waldman was the winner of that.
Did this topic burn down the mouse? No. You want to see this topic again? Not today.
Yes. We want to hear it. We want to hear two guys who can make good use of that topic next time.
Not today.
All right. Coming up next, Kelly Dupin. And she'll be trying to be duping the other contestant, whose name is Peter Rogers. Do you have a neighborhood, Mr. Rogers? Do you have a neighborhood, Mr. Rogers?
No. I also can't go to England on account of the puns that would happen.
Yes. All right, Kelly, as number 23, you will be taking the first turn on the topic of astronomy. Let's get the obvious ones out of the way first.
Well, I don't really know much about astronomy, so I probably should have made a constellation.
I really shouldn't drop my pants and moon the crowd.
Agreed.
If I win this contest, is everybody going to star at me?
Very highfalutin chefs say that they instead study astronomy. That's wrong.
Yep, we got it.
Well, you know, these improvised puns are hard because you really can't plan it beforehand.
True.
I guess if I have to go back to my place, I'll just Saturn myself down and wait.
We certainly waited for that one.
Yeah.
You know what would have been good in the last round if somebody had said something about Pluto the dog?
I'll bet those porta potties by now are pretty Uranus.
Oh man. Puns are universal.
You know, I think that weightlifting, or actually World Wrestling Federation, is so riddled with drugs that they should just call the championship thing a steroid belt.
Is that a better belt than the one Orion has?
That's not a pun. That's a reference. Fix it.
My friend Ryan is a wrestler, and he won a belt, so he has Ryan's belt now.
There we go. Thank you.
Once they got canning done, and they have actually perfected canning in the Middle Ages, so you could actually order a Ganymede.
So, I've been interested in sailing. I'd really like to sail a boaties somewhere.
My favorite movie star is Sharon Stone.
Nice.
Constellation.
Okay, so, I was playing with a toy the other day, and then somebody took it away from me, and I said, hey, Jupiter down right now.
I'm really thankful to my mother for giving Earth to me.
I'm feeling kind of nebulous about that last pun.
I think that needs to be made into a pun. Do you think so?
Nebula and nebulous. Yes, that's a pun.
Okay.
I work with computers a lot, so I have to deal with a lot of I/O.
I have a mercurial temperament. Sometimes I'm really mad, sometimes I'm really happy.
When you have a bunch of man horses in a
Yeah, that's a pun.
When you have a bunch of man horses in a club or a crowd, one of them is the Alpha Centauri.
I used to work in a candy factory, and I would dip the chocolates, and they call me the Big Dipper.
I have a lot of trouble with the X Windows system. I just really can't parse X.
If a veterinarian goes to the hospital, chances are he's either been scratched or bit by a dog.
Yep. Sometimes when you're in the theater, water will be condensing on the lighting fixtures, and you can look up and say, one of the lights peed.
I really like to start a garden, and one plant that I'm really interested in is the Venus flytrap.
My moods are really mercurial.
Used. Strike.
Okay. Well, one thing I like about my mother is she always said, I love you, son.
Been waiting on that one.
You know what we should do instead up here? We should just play Rings Around the Rosie. Rings.
Saturn?
Mm-hmm.
Ring?
Yeah.
Saturn has rings, and that's performing rings, so it's not a Agreed.
So we'll give you a chance to fix it.
Okay, oh man.
Make a pun on rings.
Okay, so, yesterday I was looking up at the stars, and I saw one particularly bright star was, oh darn it.
You have just witnessed a demonstration of the classic pun-off technique known as stalling. Nice job. Well, I could really tell. Peter was the winner of that. I could really tell that both contestants were old souls. All right, coming up next, our winner from Punniest of Show, Gracie. They have her down as Dugan here, isn't it? Deegan? Is it Dugan or Deegan? Yeah. So I think we're all going to be Deegan, the jokes that she comes up with. And Bob Kinney, a longtime contestant. Now, Gracie, you'll be taking the first turn on this topic.
Excellent.
As soon as we find out what this topic is going to be.
All right, this is a new topic. It is a noun, not a verb.
But it's so much more fun when it's a verb.
Thank you for your restraint. Betting!
All right, Gracie, you are off.
Wow, y'all are really lining up to see this, aren't ya?
Indeed.
I don't know about Gracie, but I'm scared shitless.
Hello, no!
I'm just toweling around.
Comfort her, I don't even know her.
Gracie still has her cheering section, but it gives you more time, Bob. Go.
I feel pretty quilty about this.
I think my favorite actor is a man named Robert Duvet.
Where is the pillow bounce in this?
Pillow has been used. Strike one. You're up again, Bob.
I need a comforter after messing that one up.
Comforter has been used. Strike two. You're up again, Bob.
I've been doubled up, I think.
Double bet is sometimes called a double.
Wow, I thought we were going to hear the bading.
I hope you're a twin.
You're such a queen.
Or king.
Let's stop bed skirting the issue here.
Indeed.
Oh, mattressing? No.
As soon as you can make a pun on that word.
I gotta flip the mattress to find another pun.
That is not a pun. We're going to give you one more chance, Bob. Fix it.
Fix it. I hope I make it.
All right. You just made it. Yeah, it has not been punned on.
Okay. So betting as a verb should only be done after holy matrimony.
I got polyestered by that one.
You sure did.
At this point, we decide for parameters whether we're going to start accepting all fabrics. Are we going to do that, or are we going to stick to betting?
Yeah.
Betting, not a strike. Not a strike.
Wait, what?
You're doing betting. You're not accepting types of fabrics.
He
said
it.
Polyester is a fabric.
Refocus.
So, Bob, we're going to give you another turn to come up with a word that's not a fabric.
If I lived in a double wide, I think I might be able to come up with one.
Double's been used. Is double wide a kind of bed? No. It's a trailer. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to award you strike three, Bob. Once again, it's Amazing Gracie. She has committed an act of matricide.
New topic? Good. Betting. Yes. Next year, a verb?
Yeah, I was betting that topic would make it again next year. All right, we have we have just two more pairings of contestants in round one here. Number 27 and 28, Dav Wallace and Jay Rosenberg.
Thank you.
All right. Dave Wallace and Jay Rosenberg. And the topic will be, yes, you go first.
All right.
You go first, Dave.
New category.
New category. Uh-oh.
Arcade games.
Well, you have to excuse me, I have a bad case of asteroids.
Yeah, well, I need to move because our house is just too small and the bed bugs coming in and they were acting as space invaders.
No, that's
invading space. Okay.
invading space. That's
Space, space, space.
Space in the room.
Yeah, like we said, it doesn't have to be funny. It just has to be fun.
So my wife and I were walking through the park the other day. Somebody tried to mug her and I had to defend her.
This is a tough topic. I hope I'm not doomed.
Yep. Yep.
You know what? I'd like to say hello to my friend J-Lo. Halo.
But those are all arcade games as well as video games.
Okay.
But we will be watching this closely.
Remember, we got to come up with 9 of these a year. All right, are we going to stick to arcade games? Because if we go into, we're not going to go into video games. It has to be an arcade game, standalone, not a game on the computer, unless it happens to have a standalone counterpart. All right?
Right.
Okay, so no strike, but it has to be an arcade game.
So go again.
You got to put a. How about you got to put a quarter in it?
Fair enough.
All right.
So for that one, we'll just put an X-Men through it.
Okay. I feel like I'm just ping-ponging here back and forth.
I feel like I've had too much to drink in China. I'm seeing double dragons.
Okay. I know. I find this whole contest of a pun amazing.
Maze?
It was the maze was a game. Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, I don't know about this topic.
It's all right. I'm gonna go have a cigarette later. I brought my Pac-Man.
God, I was waiting for that one.
I don't know. It's weird sometimes that they have weird galas where household sewing items get together, and the most unusual one is a pinball.
You know, that was a really long wind-up for a lame payoff, but it works.
I tried. Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of galaxies in the world, and they've actually started numbering them and lettering them. My favorite is Galaxy N.
What happened? You crashed it or what? No.
Yeah, you know, PETA is really upset because architects are now trying to build buildings out of pets. The worst is when they construct a caterpillar.
Oh, good heavens. I went actually down.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
She's just random gestures, random acts of gesturation.
Sorry, I may miss this one.
Caterpillar. I don't think that's. Don't say it. Don't say it. I don't believe there's an arcade game. I think there's an arcade game like that with a creature like
similar
that,
to a caterpillar.
but I don't think caterpillar is the word you're looking for. And you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so
we're going to give you another chance.
We're going to give me another chance. Let me just check my pockets. I think I can find a cent or peed.
There we go.
Of course, as my Aunt Mildred got older, yeah, that's right, Millie peed.
Yep, it's a game too.
You know, you mentioned before, but I miss Pac-Man.
Boy, I was waiting for that one too.
I was just about to say that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. We're here in Texas, so you gotta watch out because people have a gunslinger out of the Punslingers.
You know.
I know. I remember the game. Is it? Call that a pun?
A gunslinger on the Punslinger? No, I think we should give him a chance to fix it.
Okay.
A glitter?
A punslinger on gunslinger is a pun.
Okay, I can fix it. Yeah. Right, because somebody who wears dentures and they fall out, then they might be a gum singer.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know, my good friend Zachary is a comedian, and when Zach's on, Zach's on.
Wow. I hope I'm not drawn and quartered.
Yeah.
My wife's a slut. Ever going with
Hope she's not out in the audience.
Love you, honey. Mainly because of that.
Does that mean I can get a free play?
Oh, that's my cue, Bert.
Yep.
During Vietnam, we had a really bad situation, and you might say it was a Tetris offensive.
Woo! You know what? I actually had to take my burro down into a very dangerous part of the world. Donkey Congo is not the best place you ever want to go.
Okay. You think it's easy? Was that 5?
That was 5. Yeah.
Oh, because I was on one actually. I wasn't stalling, but it was.
We'll give you a chance here. You sounded like you were stumbling.
Basically,
But,
I was talking about not having to lose a life and getting an extra life to live on up here.
extra life to live on. That was. Extra life is related to arcade games.
Yeah,
but
but
it's not a pun.
It's not a pun, and it's not directly related to. Only directly related to the arcade game, because you can get extra lives in other of the computer games as well.
And in certain religions too. Let's give it a chance to fix it. Come on, you have 5 seconds to come up with a pun.
Okay, 5 seconds to come up with a pun. Oh my gosh, forget it. I'm out of here. Sorry.
Which number got cut there? Dave was number 27. Dave was the winner, right? Yep, got the stick. All right, we are down. Well, the final pairing of round 1 of Punslingers is actually a threesome. Because we have an odd number of contestants, not just odd contestants. Mary Bashara, Ginny Morrison, and Scott C. Is it C or Shay? C. Yes. C? So while this plethora of contestants is making their way up to the stage, all right. We'll get you this microphone. Mary is number 29. She'll go first.
All right.
On the topic of.
This is a old category. 3 people competing. That makes it a trade-off. All right. Sea creatures.
Try again. Sea creatures. Mary, you're first.
I had to prawn something on the way over here.
I don't want to make an enemy of any of you guys.
It's official.
And he was a loan shark.
Oh, you heard about Flipper? It stars a fish. Actually, a mammal, I guess.
It's a creature.
Yeah, it's too sunny out here. The stingrays are killing me.
I've been shrimping and saving to get to this competition.
Well, you don't see much weed out there. See weed?
Creature?
It's a living organism. I study plants.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the living
animals for crying out loud.
Okay.
That's a strike.
Yeah.
Because it's not a legitimate word by any stretch of the imagination. So,
You're not able to help yourself.
but you get to start on another count of 5. Go.
Well, they've all corralled you out here.
I went to buy something in England. They said it was 50 squid.
Is that a crab apple tree?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't look at the fingers. Don't ever look at the fingers.
Let's hear it for Ginny. I'm sure she'll be back. And why don't you take the middle mic? There we go. So we can have some quality control here. Scott, you're up.
Okay, it's my turn. I ought to pursue it here.
Yes.
You are so shallow.
So shallow?
No, that's okay.
Shell.
That's okay because
shallow.
I've been waiting for these trouts. Trout.
You get it.
That's a southern pronunciation, so.
Exactly.
It's a 2-syllable word. Scott?
Bill, it's my turn.
Sorry. All right. Let's have a hand for both contestants here. Scott C. moves on to the next round, and with that, we have completed round 1 of Punslingers. And before we get into round 2, I am told that we are going to have a very special challenge.
Maybe.
Between 2 of the world's prime punsters. Gary Halleck is going to be doing a round, taking on the verbivore himself, Richard Lederer.
Did I agree to this?
I heard it on Lederer Man.
My first time.
I didn't agree to this. Every time I'm hanging out with David Guggenheim and we start going back and forth, he always says, "I'm so glad you don't compete anymore."
Right, and that's what everybody says against you, but I'll try anything 10 times. You may know that I am the most successful breeder of world-class poker players in history, so I just want you to know that life is like a deck of cards. Marriage is like a deck of cards. You start off with 2 hearts and a diamond, and pretty quickly you want to grab a club and use a spade. We'll see what happens here.
The topic is not poker, is it?
Oh,
Poker,
please.
I barely know.
I barely know. Something general.
When they first said arcade games, I thought it archaic games, and I thought, well, that's going to be that's going to be a real quick.
Because we can have archaic and eat it too.
Yes.
No question.
Actually, most of them were arcane games.
All right, the topic for our sweaty, or shall I say, esteemed colleagues, we're going to revisit this category, documents.
Documents. All right, let's get some funny ones this time. Gary.
I hope I have the Constitution for this.
The favorite dance with the colonists was Independence.
I have not authored very many books, but sometimes I pay for the books that he authors, and that's why I give him the bill I write.
I'm going to try a switch and hope this works, but I know a fellow named William, and he's a citizen of the United States, so he has the rights of bill, if we can build one on the other.
We're not being judged.
That was used, so we're going to give you a strike, Richard.
Okay, Richard gets a start.
But you can come up with a pun on a new word now.
Okay, documents, my gosh. Okay, Lincoln lives at the Gettysburg Address, and he did write it down. So
there we go.
Yes, that's one of the true facts, man.
That's a document?
Facts.
Oh, not just historical documents.
Right, types of documents too.
Yeah. No, for the publisher of 25 pun books, it's historical. Greek historical, written by left-handed Sagittarians.
Hopefully hysterical documents.
Hysterical, yes.
I get you.
All right, Richard, you're up.
Okay, I love the alphabet. I think A rocks, B rocks, right down to Z rocks.
Woo! A funny one!
You know, I was trying to think of another word for facts, but I couldn't think of the facsimile.
And the facts matter for them. Okay, I know a girl named Mim O'Sullivan, and when she does math, she does a mimeograph.
Ooh, that was first round quality.
Were you
Is that good or not?
Were you referring to Stan Kegel? Was that the document?
Very nice. Well, I know a guy named Hector. When he does the math, it's a hectograph, and probably all of you are too old to remember that. That was the purple documents that came out.
I'm glad I'm not old enough to remember that.
You know, when you watch videos of this on YouTube, that they're not always entertaining. Sometimes I get clipboard. It's a document holder.
Yes, but so is a back pocket.
One strike for Gary, and now we'll give you a chance to come up with a document.
Oh man, I haven't been accused of being a card, but I'm not a card of note.
Well, Richard Letterer absolutely agrees.
Yeah, you know, back when the
a letter is a document. Yes.
I would hope so.
Back when the topic was bedding, you know, and we were saying it's not a verb, you know. I was thinking, well, if you're having an affair in your own bed, would you have to put on your cheat sheets?
Okay, Richard, you've had plenty of time.
Yes, well, at any rate, when William Shakespeare asked Anne Hathaway if she would marry him, he said, Billy do, which is a love letter, or Billy do.
Billy do.
Right, you agree? Yeah. Arcane, but what the hell, Citizen Arcane.
All right. When the president's making a speech and he hasn't memorized it, do they teleprompter to give him the words?
Okay.
It's a document.
Right. So you want us to? You can see a document on TV. You can see a document on a computer screen. You want us to accept all these, Gary?
It is a teleprompter. It's not a TV screen.
But it's a device, not a document. So is a mimeograph.
I think it is not a document, but we should give him another chance, but not give him a strike.
Why don't we just make him hug the show?
All right. Okay. I'll go ahead and make it good.
Make it good.
No, I was going to hold him to the letterer.
Sarah Palin always talks about how she doesn't use a teleprompter, but you got to hand it to her.
And by the way, if you'll just give me a bit of time.
She writes it on her hand. The hand is a document. We don't spike the ball.
And therefore, she often speaks off the cuff, which would be the same kind of document. But for the punster, listen, those who are out to impugn the former mayor of Wasilla, governor of Alaska, and Republican vice presidential candidate are out to harass Sarah. Now look at the letters in harass Sarah. H-A-R-A-S-S-S-A-R-A-H. Do you see what that is? No, it's a palindrome.
Not a document, but it's a joke.
Not a document.
But he did previously give us a document. So Gary, you're make us proud, Gary. Make us proud.
No, it's not. No, I already did.
He made a doc. He just had to throw that in. He couldn't help himself. You know how Richard is. All right, Gary, you're up.
We'll have to put that one in the discard file then.
Card has been used.
Card file.
Card file is not a document. It's a container of documents. It's 2 strikes. You're up, Gary.
So a ledger's you.
Okay, a ledger is a document.
Right. So is a USPS comedian a postcard? Post,
yes.
Right.
You know, whenever I'm trying to enter heavy traffic in the highway, I always use my merge certificate.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on. That's a punt.
It's a punt, yeah.
All right, that's a punt. That's
not
a punt.
A good one, but it's a punt.
No, it's not a punt on the document. He's making a punt on the word marriage, not on the word certificate.
A marriage certificate is a specific kind of document, Brian.
So
it's different from a birth certificate.
Which is the next pun that Richard is going to make, because I use marriage certificate and Richard's going to say birth certificate. He's going to make a pun on birth, not certificate.
So it's your turn.
Right, but we're going to
so
run out of certificates real fast. So.
Yes.
All right, Richard, you're up. Make us proud.
He's the guy that writes books. He's going to have the certificate of authenticity.
That's right. I have arthritis, incidentally, and I love having it. Anybody who wants to speak to me about getting published, come on up and I'll talk to you about self-publishing versus the other. Now, whose turn is it to punch?
It is your turn, Richard.
It is my turn.
So we're going to start the count now.
In these documents, you could use any text you're able to use. Text you're able to use. Texture.
Yeah.
Text is...
Man, you script right over that, didn't you?
Yes.
You know, I hear, Gary, that you have a pretty good-sized cart, but mine's bigger. Mine's the Magna Carta.
I was waiting for that one. Ooh.
You were? Because I just thought of it now.
I'm the guy who I'm the guy who I'm the guy who decorated the stage, so this is my Declaration of Indie Pun Dance.
Except the Declaration of Independence has
already been used. I've gone
early
down.
on.
Thank
Okay,
you very
3
much.
strikes.
My 3 strikes. Thank you.
All right, and now we know why judges and MCs should never do rounds on the stage.
Now, Dr. Litter's going to do what he did in the 70s. He's got a book.
But at least we did confirm that documents is a valid category, so it was worthwhile at least for that. Brian, you had us wondering earlier.
I only had 7 more I was running.
Yeah, we went through that topic PDF. All right, are we ready for round 2? All right, then I'm getting off for round 2, aren't I? Okay, we're getting into dead air here, friends. That's a bad sign.
Walt, let's go. In the midst of the dead air. Yeah, let's do it right now. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Walt, let's have Waltz across
I always like
Texas.
to have a group photograph of everybody who attends the pun-off today. So we're gonna our official pun-off photographer to come up here, and I want everybody to look like you've just seen something really funny. Everybody laugh, throw your hands in the air, kick your head back. Walt's gonna take pictures of you.
The afternoon is not
panoramic.
over.
Let's go. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Fake laughter. Fake laughter. There we go. Fake laughter is what we're after. All right. Wait for the kids. All right. Thank you, Walt.
A couple of tra-la-las.
All right. You can stop now. You can stop now, please. No more.
The afternoon is not over, so there's still a 50-50 chance that we might actually hear something that's that funny. I'm standing here by myself. That's always a bad sign too. Do I have the list? I handed off the list to the folks who are taking over here. But we're getting some new MCs up here. Wherever they David.
Sorry, I have the document.
Eat the document.
And our next pair of contestants is three-way. It's a 3-way pair of contestants. David Olmsted, Michelle McDonald, and Satya Mans. That's okay. I'll give you the mic as soon as we announce the topic.
Good luck. Hi.
Good luck.
Okay, our first topic for the second round is...
Make it a good one.
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, too late. It is actors and actresses. Film actors and actresses. Movie.
I like to go into Tom Cruise.
Is it me?
Yes.
Time 1 second.
I said film actors and actresses. We will also take television actors and actresses. We won't take people who are primarily stage. So they have to at least have been in film or television.
Okay.
I hope you brought your camera in because these are some good punsters.
Hey, if Tom gives you a cruise, tell Tom Hanks.
I think we should throw you in a Brad Pitt. Brad?
Mine. I'm blank. I'm blank. Dang. All right, good luck, guys.
I'm Sigourney Weaver, another one.
You know, some people believe Ronald McDonald will always be dead, but some people believe Ronald McDonald will rise again. Reagan. 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 Ronald Reagan. He was a film actor. Yep.
56 film. 56.
Yes.
Hey, if you don't want to get any taller, use the Schwarzenegger.
Talking to the mic. So there was this mafia leader named Davis. He was Don S. Davis. He's the guy, Don S. Davis. He plays Hammond in Stargate SG-1.
Of course. He plays Hammond in Stargate SG-1. Don't you know that?
Episodes 3 and 7 only.
It's not a stage.
Look at Judy Tenuta. She's walking around naked.
Wow.
She had a show.
She had an HBO special.
Someone made of tape would be Amanda Tapping. Amanda Tapping? She played Carter in Stargate SG-1.
Of course. The topic is Stargate SU-1, actors and actresses.
What do you do in your spare time? Nothing.
Oh, there's that bra. Honey Carol, burn it, please.
Thank you. Somebody we've heard of.
I think that you should be sheening your sheep, as in Charlie Sheening.
Yes.
Oh, Brian. That was Coney. Oh, Brian.
He's got nothing. I like it when a guy knows his limits. Gongs himself out. Okay, Satya survives the second round. Okay, from here on out in this round, it's going to be two ways. There are no two ways about it. Up next will be Andy Belinsky and Jason Epstein.
So isn't the, I know I said made the joke earlier about Epstein Bar, but isn't that a test for Belinsky?
In the back. In the back, can you hear me? It's Andy Belinsky versus Jason Epstein and the...
You need to abstain from more puns.
Oh, I had an abstain on my other shirt, that's why I changed it. All right, and the topic might be...
We have another new topic for this year. It is condiments.
Condiments. Don't go there. Condiments.
So the Iraq War was bad, but Condi meant well.
It's going to be tough to catch up.
Could be assault and battery here.
I cried 3 mustard tears.
I've got to pepper up for this one.
Wow, that's you're a spice inviter.
I'm going to call my cardamom.
It's too early to crout. Yes, it is. I was charged with a condiment at Katz's.
I relish this was over.
I feel like I'm stoned and ground. Stone ground.
Give him a chance to fix it. Stone ground is not a condiment, it's a cooking method, but...
Okay, well, if that's going to be Cole's Law.
You may or may not accept that.
I want to win, Agar.
Hell, man.
I'm being left behind.
A 1 and a 2. A1 steak sauce.
A1, Andy.
Okay, the hunt is on.
I got to go back. I haven't finished dressing.
It takes a lot of balls, Zamek.
I sigh. Sometimes, well, when I'm upset, I cider and I groan. Cider vinegar. Acceptable, Sam.
All right. Oh, this is getting really saucy. Oh, I saw something I liked.
Thank you.
A good student in Europe gets Holland A's.
Thank you.
I saw you something.
I didn't get that. I guess I'll pickle it up later.
Yep.
That is the worst Chester pun I've heard.
Worst Chester.
If a horse in California is really cool, is that horse radish?
I'd like some tonic and ginger.
The Spanish have a different word for salt. It's called sal. ¿Sí?
I'm gonna pick Gante.
And Jason survives.
Very good job. Very good.
And thank you, Andy, for the best puns of the afternoon. All right. Up next will be Pete Reed and Benjamin Ziek.
Okay, our next pair of contestants over here on the board is
Pete Reed and Benjamin Ziek.
You can see that from over there?
No,
yes, Pete Reed and Benjamin
I also
Ziek.
already said it.
Ben, aren't you the reigning champion from last year? Well, that's a good thing. You're up against a good competitor.
Yeah. But at least he had the good sense to not wear his medal up here.
I have to show my medal.
Don't meddle in this now. The topic will be. There's no metal man. We're eliminate the metal man, maybe. All right. No, not trying to predict the future. I'm trying to predict the category. And the topic.
Our topic is a classic from years past: winged creatures.
Winged creatures. That does not mean winged vehicles. It's winged creatures. It does not necessarily mean it's anything alive that has wings. It doesn't have to be able to fly. Okay.
Well, I'll just say this one first, but I do feel like a bit of a tit up here.
A bit of a
tit, a blue tit.
Okay, got it.
All right, I'll do my pun.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't talking about that other kind.
I'll do my pun, then you're up to bat.
I won't falcon you for it.
Well, hopefully I can find someone to join our family. Hopefully I can peg a sis.
Well, last year I was to do it, but I felt like I got robbed in the competition.
Well, that's okay. Take another turn.
Do you have any Sparrow puns you could give me?
I may, but if I lose, I albatrossing my hat down, I'll tell you.
Well, then I hope you parrot in hell.
Hell, I can.
You can too. Well, you've certainly got an eagle eye for it.
Yeah, well, I can.
An eagle eye?
Make a pun out of it, please.
Make a pun out of it. Yes, not a pun.
Well, I'm an attorney, so I've got a bit of an eagle brain.
Yes.
Well, looking out here, I see boys and I see gulls.
You know, I thought I saw some dinosaurs earlier, but that's what's that? What dinosaur that flies again? What's that called?
A blank mind is a terrible thing to waste, isn't it? Thank you. You think this is easy? You come up here and try it.
What he was looking for was a pair of dactyls.
Yes. Or ducktails would have worked too, probably. Okay, up next.
Okay, Benjamin Ziek moves on. Our next pair of contestants is Matt. I can't read it. Pollock, I'm sorry.
Matt Pollock and...
Matt Pollock, no relation. And Adam...
Guy Odom.
Mine's wrong. Okay, and Guy Odom. My clipboard is wrong, and it's not a document.
I'll never live that one down.
Okay, our next category is somewhat new for this year. Well, it's a derivative of a previous category that was a lot of fun, so we've narrowed it down a little bit. And this year it is movie making. Movie making. We will not take actors, actresses.
Whether they're on stage or not?
No. Or on your clipboard.
Or on the clipboard.
Okay.
Movie making. Terminology starts with you. Here we go.
All right, the most important part of a adult film is the cinematography.
No, the most important part about adult movies is all the action.
I thought it was the second unit.
Not as long as the actors can get a grip.
Hey, you know, they give lots of Velveeta in the movie business. It's the craft services.
That is the key. That is the key.
You know, you are the best boy in this competition.
Come on, guy, you gotta make a pun. You gotta be a producer. You gotta... Producing.
Okay, producer, but can you make a pun out of it?
Producer
produces.
I have to produce a pun.
That's still not a pun. Last chance.
Better make it a pun quick.
All right, I'm sorry, it took me a second to get that. I'm kind of set in my ways.
Set. Nice. He switched out on us.
This is a very sound stage.
Thank you.
Sorry about that last round. This round I'll try to make up.
Hey, my favorite Phil Collins song, Studio.
If I can't think of something, I'm going to be scout of this competition.
I think that was extraneous.
Ah. I don't want to just drop a line here. I just want to just... maybe not. My brain is just feeling script right now. I just...
Boom!
Your pun's cut, man.
So I talked to my friend Ed the other day. I said, Ed, it's great!
Ah, nice. It's tough doing this, coming up with pun dailies. Punning dailies. Dailies are the things we do.
Daily Russian.
Where's the pun?
Where's the pun? Daily still means daily.
I got you.
Yeah. 5 seconds to make it a pun.
All right. You know my favorite cameo to see of just someone who's not an actor in an actual movie? When they had Mayor Daley's.
I've learned never to insult the director because they hate it when you pan a vision.
Can't give all my puns in this round. I got to budget myself.
I went to school with James Cameron. He sucked. He got 3 Ds.
Yeah, but his last movie was Avatarded.
Actually, an avatar is a digital projection.
I'm actually a James Cameron fan. You'll hear me say, Camera!
Can you lend me a hand?
And Matt Pollock prevails.
Very good job.
All right. Hey, it worked. It worked. You wouldn't believe how we spent 10 times that much time arguing about whether or not this would make a good topic. We were.
I'm sure both those guys could have come up with many more. It's that pressure of performing under.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Tonight when they go home,
they'll have 150 in their head.
I should have. Yeah, the Russians. Oh, the Russians. Okay, up next.
Okay.
Peter Rogers and Gracie Dugan.
You skipped a heat here.
I'm sorry.
You skipped.
I'm ahead of myself.
Yes.
Man ahead of
Our next two will be Miriam DeLardo and Ken Waldman. Did I pronounce your name right? Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry about that.
Like home with the armadillard. All right.
That song's so old you need a Jerry Jeff Walker.
All right. Okay, and
okay, new topic again this year for the first time in circulation. It is colors.
Colors.
No, I'm sorry. This isn't new. It just hasn't been used in years.
Just hasn't barely been molested.
Colors.
Hardly been molested. All right, and it starts then with the Dillard Meister.
I'm a bit nervous. It's understandable I feel yellow. Rows of Texans in front of me.
Wow.
I think that pun was well written.
Oh, my cat just loves to purr all day.
I'm agreeing with Henry.
That's a pun, agreeing.
Agreeing with envy. It's a pun.
I'm sorry about that. No, that's not a pun. I thought you said something else. Oh, agreeing. Yes. I'm sorry. I thought you said I'm green with envy. If you're agreeing, it's a pun. Just green with envy is a reference. Sorry for the interruption. Yes, we're not. You got it. We misunderstood.
What do you mean, we, white man? I'm on top of it right here.
Okay. I realized I had too many markers in the package. I had to take the black out.
Blackout. That's a movie reference. We're filmmaking.
I guess what I said was blacking something.
And I'm seeing Sienna.
The outlook for this year's wine is rosé. Rosie.
Rose was used in your pun on the Texas.
All right.
I better.
Oh, yellow. Okay, I didn't.
I better white out
You didn't pun on yellow.
my string of puns. White out.
White out. Yeah, I got it.
I like the rivers around here, especially how the water is tannin.
Tannin.
I love my horse paint.
Where's the color?
Paint is not a color.
Okay.
What's right?
Can you grade that pun better?
Being from Florida, it's important that I be skilled in pink lingo.
Lingo.
Pink
Not a pun.
lingo.
You punned on lingo, but pun on the color.
I find that bright dress really striking.
Striping.
Like striking.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Did she violate the rules?
Violate. There. Clear cut. No argument there.
I hope to visit my friend Anna because I'd like to see Anna soon. Okay.
But it was good.
It was very good.
Sienna's been used, so she got the strike.
Oh, so I have to go again.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard my husband was going to do the house in Chinese fashion, so I expected it to be red, but I came home and he was Beijing all over the place.
Beijing. Took us by surprise with that one.
I am burring with my next pun.
Amber.
I realized that I was locked in the vault, so it turns out I was gold in.
Yes.
Gold in. Yeah.
When I go to the bathroom, my turd is coy.
Turd coys. Just the visual image is enough. We don't need it explained. You should go see a doctor, though, about that.
I think it's time that I reassure you.
Yes. Yes.
Azure.
That one was beautiful.
Some like Z is their favorite letter of the alphabet, but I say nay. V is best.
Okay. I joined the Army because I thought the water was great and there were aquamarines.
Excuse me, I'm struggling to find my next lime.
Okay. I'll try to muster up another color.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about my favorite color in the mountains is Appalachian.
Yeah, apple is not a color. Apples come in many colors.
Okay. Is peach a color?
Try to see.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to peach for the top.
Peach for the top. All right.
We have amazingly good sports this year.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well, nobody really comes out here
A lot better than
the
the jerk that beat me my last time.
and now the legends are going to grow about how I got wiped out too.
Dumb luck.
With a clipboard?
Dumb luck. Yeah, with a clipboard. I'm never going to live down the clipboard, Richard. We always have more people out here every year year after year, the crowd has grown larger and larger. How do we do it? Volume, volume, volume. And can you hear us in the back? All right. Well, I better cut back on the Valium then.
Yeah, so would the contestants please try to speak a little bit closer and loudly, closer to the mic and a little bit more loud.
And while I've broken the magical moment, I need to remind you that the book sale, the O. Henry book sale over here, is now $2 for a bag of books. So if you're going home empty-handed and you got $2, just go ahead and stop in there and fill up a whole bag for $2. What else? You know.
That we have brand new books over here by Richard Lederer, and John Pollock. They're here to sign the book, answer questions about the book.
If you have more than $2, you should go over here and spend it over there on that one.
Yes.
And how about a big hand for our friends at Chisholm Trail Barbecue over here. Chisholm Trail Barbecue, out here for their 3rd or 4th year now. Be sure they go home empty-handed, or well, empty-fooded at least. But okay, up next then, Kelly Dupin and I'm sorry, not.
It's Peter Rogers.
Peter Rogers
and Gracie Deegan.
Gracie Deegan. I get my Dupins and Deegans mixed up. Gracie Deegan.
We still haven't experienced the rapture, but we had amazing Gracie.
Wow. She's still Gracie after all these years, huh?
And Deegan the best she can. Shorter mics here this time. Our next topic is a classic, religion.
Oh boy. Buckle up, let's go. And we're starting with you, here we go.
My favorite dinosaur is the Velociraptor.
I'm gonna try and do the best I can do.
I injured 2 parts of my body. It was a Shinto injury.
I feel like I need more in my life. I've got a Christ yen.
I guess when you let milk curdle for too long, that's what cheese is.
Boy, this is long.
My favorite drink is orange juice.
If you've got to rob a dog, you should muzzle him.
Okay. There's a problem with harassment in my workplace. They say there's too much heresy.
Yes.
If I go to a rodeo, I might buy bull.
Okay, Ronald and I run into a lot of trouble with people giving us problems. Every time we go out, I wonder what they will do to Ron and me.
I want to axe you. Axe.
Yes,
That's hard to say.
yes.
Sorry.
We read.
Yeah, I feel like you're a hunter and I'm prey.
Sorry.
Psalms for the poor.
Someday I'm going to teach students. I'm going to be a prophecy.
I'm negative vowel, but I'm pro-verb.
I guess if I'm feeling really musical, I could sing a song. Okay.
Song. Yeah. Well.
I use the song.
Oh, okay. Do I get another? Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
So what is strike? Strike for you.
And
still on you.
Still on me and a new. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to buy a costume for Halloween, but the facial part is far away from here, so I have to take the road to Damascus.
I really like your mask, and I like all masked heroes. I'm Zoroastrian.
You know, I like the leaves on that tree better than the leaves on that one. I would say that if I picked one from that, it would be an A leaf, and one from that, it would be a B leaf.
I love Diana Ross. She's an Afro deity.
I guess at this point, I have no idea what to do, and I'm rendered into a state of confusion.
I stubbed my toe.
Okay, I have a friend named Nathan. He left a bunch of crap in my automobile, so I sent him an email that said, Ray in car, Nate.
Liking this.
Shake your Buddha for me.
I'm liking that.
Okay, so the important thing about mung beans is that you use enough of them, and I ate a recipe one time and I said it needs more mung.
More mung.
I like to have a lot of sex.
We can all agree with that.
That one was pretty sick.
Yeah, it wasn't very cultivated.
Or very chic.
Chic is not a religion.
Okay. This contest is Islam.
Used.
Okay.
Strike.
Okay, so yeah, my favorite fabric is Muslim. Okay.
Three strikes. He's out. And he went down in style, didn't he?
Very good job. Very good job.
Much prefer to go out on used words than go out on that deathly silence.
Okay, our final pairing of contestants in round 3 is Dave Wallace and Scott Say.
And it's only round 2.
Yeah, you're right, round 2.
And is it Dave or is it Dav? It's Dave. His email says Dav, I think, right? All right. Dave Wallace and Scott Say.
And the topic is chemistry.
Chemistry.
I don't know a whole lot of chemistry. I'm kind of a boron.
If I was some sort of bird, I'd have a beak or something.
I like my alcohol with water. That's right, hydrogen.
I used to fix old TVs. I like to test tubes.
You know, I'm not really happy with the war in the Middle East right now. There's way too many car bombs going on. It gets worse.
Yeah. We're totally in sync with each other.
Good thing I've got my knee on.
He's coming up the left side, the right side. He's passing 2 defenders, and he gold.
You've got a silver of hope against me.
Yeah, this guy was ex-friend of mine was trying to talk to me, and I don't know what my experience meant, so I don't know. I wasn't really listening.
You gotta work with me on this one, folks. I've been ironing out this pun for a while.
That was labulous.
If 2 pitchers are up throwing the ball and they actually misstep, is that a co-ball?
Time 1 second. I don't see how it could. Oh, okay.
Just need to make a clarification. Go ahead.
I was sitting down over there, but it was way too hot. My buns are burning.
Don't worry, folks. Soon we're gone. We are gone.
Argon. No. Well, Jason used it with the Argonauts, but that was earlier.
This guy was drawing a bunch of X-planets, and he used this really like colorful thing, and so he drew Pluto neon.
Neon. Oh, that's right. Pluto neon. Sorry.
Stand back, folks. If any of you fall down, trust me, I can lay hands. I will helium.
Oh man, I'm sitting at the bus stop. Man, I'm just waiting for this. When's the coming bus? 10. Coming bus, Jen.
Oh man, I feel like a really bad comedian up here. I had dying up here.
I had dying. Up here.
I had dying.
Some of these you have to spoon feed us. We're not all that quick. We don't have the periodic table tattooed on the back of our document here.
That's all right. I don't know what the Ellie meant anyway.
Periodically, I come up with a good one.
No?
Not really a pun. Can you make it into a pun?
Absolutely. Sorry, honey. My wife has a pretty strange menstrual cycle. She's got a periodical.
We get it. We get it. Thank you. Thank you, honey.
Sorry, folks.
Just go ahead and ring Tibble.
Tibble. Period. Okay. He gets one.
So, I'm not exactly a Jedi, but I do know the metamorphosis. Metamorphosis.
Not a chemistry term. That's biology. One strike.
No problem. So, everybody, you have to understand that it's very difficult when you try to trick a monster under the bridge. Control is not easy.
Yep. Very able to come up with another one.
If you have to urinate, pee tree.
Yeah, my dumb friend tried to use a dog to paint a wall, and it was a lab coat.
So, I actually, in my marriage, I married 2 women. It's amazing. That's right. And they both wore very ceremonial garb. It was a covalent that they were wearing.
I don't know what that means. I'll have to look it up on the goggle.
Goggle.
You know, when a director has to yell action twice, it's a reaction.
If you do an action again, it is a reaction. The prefix put before action. Hey, you want to be here till 9? You can make a pun.
He's going to let him fix it.
All right. If you deny a hatchet twice, it's a reaction.
There you go.
Now that's a pun.
And he made it funny. Bonus points for making it funny.
Let's see, I had a spoon. I couldn't find a spoon, I couldn't find a fork, so I just had to settle for a spark.
My favorite character in MASH was Major Burns.
Chemistry.
I take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, you're so fear of another one.
I got a friend of mine who eats anything. He eats Vaps. Have you ever heard of Vaps? They don't exist, but it's going to work for this pun. He stole my wife's Vaps. Evaporate. That was terrible.
I'm on the same steam with that. Steam is evaporation.
Steve.
Let's see here. Oh, you know what I like to drink my beer out of in Germany? An Einsteinium.
No. Oh, Einsteinium, the element, yes.
Yes, the element.
Thought you'd gone over that edge, didn't you?
There's this little small neckties, but I don't know how to tie tiny ones. Titaniums.
That's very nice.
Actually, my favorite baseball star is, of course, Barry Bonds.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, this my friend Cammy. Yeah, she comes up and she's up here trying to sell some stuff, and Cammy sells trees up right over there. You should pick one up. Cammy's trees.
Did we use the word chemistry yet? No, we didn't use the word chemistry yet. Good catch.
So let's see here. I have an ex-wife. Believe it or not, that's right. It's amazing. And she's from Vietnam. Her name is Plo, and I don't like her anymore. That's right, ex-Plo shunned.
Did you say a next wife?
Did I mention I'm Mormon? Did that?
Yeah, I had to wake up early for this one, unfortunately, and my alarm clock was all like, yeah, get on, come on, up and at 'em.
Now that pun was nucleus.
That wasn't all cool, it was party cold.
I got my eye on you.
Oh man, I'm fishing for one now.
I think that we should elect Flynn. That's right, Electron.
I like movies on Protron.
I like women, eye attractors.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any more on the membrane. Membrane part of a... no.
Yeah, that's biology, sorry. That's strike.
Okay,
Thank you guys.
Good job.
Dave Wallace survives.
Gary, speaking of chemistry, I think you better get that mole checked.
Bravo. Mole check.
Yes, if it'll help, I have Avogadro's number.
Well,
I don't keep it covalent, though.
I was going all the way back to the religion one and thinking if you give your preacher a lot of money, does that Buckminster Fullerium? No. Okay.
Well, that completes round 2 of the pun-off. We're headed up to round 3 now. Do we have any announcements or?
Yeah, at 5 o'clock, the souvenirs and books will close over at the O. Henry book sale over here. It's not 5 o'clock yet, so you've still got some time. But I want to let you know that Chisholm Trail Barbecue is giving some discounts on some of their stuff that they don't want to go home with. It's still good stuff. Going over and pick up some bargains over here so that they don't that they do go home empty-handed. And tonight, the after party for anybody who wants to come, but especially the contestants. We're meeting at La Feria Restaurant at 2010 South Lamar. Just get on South Lamar and drive south there until you find it. La Feria Restaurant, 2010 South Lamar. A lot of the punsters are going to get together there. They've still got some energy left. Excuse me, my phone is ringing. Anybody else want to take the microphone while I talk on my phone? This is Gary. Hello, this is Gary. You don't say. You don't say. You don't say. No, you didn't say. All right, thank you.
Who was that?
He didn't say. The phone really was ringing, but probably just that other guy that keeps calling. Okay, your MCs for the next round are going to be changing again. This guy's calling me back again. Can you believe that? Come take the microphone while I get this call.
Gary, you're not supposed to answer your cell phone when you're on stage. Don't you know that? God, you're giving us all a hellac. So our MCs for this next round, which Gary was a little too busy to announce. So I'm stuck up here with dead air, is what you're telling me.
All right, any suggestions for topics for next year? Let's have them. Every living organism. Good call, ma'am. Anyone?
But let's keep the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom separate, all right?
We can do shadows again. Cardboard.
Ceramics.
Cities and, dude, we have people who can't tell the difference between cities and countries come up here.
How about
cities that are countries?
How about Austrian-born movie actors?
Wait, is that? Wait, okay, you guys correct me wrong. If the topic is cities and countries, is the only Q Vatican, or is there another one? Any other cities and countries? No, cities and countries, dude.
What about Austin?
All right. Well, if you have any suggestions for new topics, throw them in when we pass around the baskets at the end. If you'll throw those in. Okay. Do you think we're judging a little too tight? Judging too loose? What do you think?
Yeah, we were born too loose.
Okay, good. We're trying to be reasonable-ish. How many of you sitting here today think that's it? I'm going to enter next year. All right. Gary, how long did it take for those 32 slots to be taken?
What?
How quickly did the registration fill up?
Within the first 2 weeks, we were all filled up, but then we went into the overflow list, and then because of all the weird weather and everything, I think a lot of people decided to bail out today. But we, as you saw, we had empty spaces available for walk-up today, so it's always possible.
Right.
But really preferable for people to go ahead and register online.
Right. Sign up quick. First day, we got early bird where you can get your punt-off wristband for $65. If you're with 3 people who actually are watching. All right. We're going to be coming up with the final round. Who we got coming? Let's bring them.
I just want to be clear. Are we buying the wristbands for Mouth by Mouthwest? Apparently not. All right.
Mouth by Mouthwest. I like that.
Well, one person liked it. Thank heavens he was my co-MC, Brian Oakley. All right.
Of course, I'm from the land of the tongue, terra lingua. That's Latin. And I love it.
Do we have the topics ready? We have the cards shuffled. Now all I need is a clipboard, which need any of us be reminded is not a document. All right, Satya Mons and Jason Epstein are coming up here. I'm going to step over to this microphone. All right, Satya yourself. Satya will have the first go.
And this is what 73 looks like.
And the topic, which we will find out momentarily, instantaneously. All right, Brian, are we ready for the topic? For crying out loud. Space travel! Real space travel, science fiction not included.
Well, this topic is the following.
Man, you're just gonna rock it.
I missed a lot of puns, but I think I might have got that one.
Was there a pun there?
Missile, yes.
Ah, okay. I don't want to moon the crowd.
Not destinations. Not travel destinations.
Okay, I'm very Armstrong.
Although you're working with light gears.
That's the Buzz. Buzz Aldrin?
He was an astronaut. Sorry, David.
I'm surprised you'd be the first one. You'd be the first who stoops to the moon.
What?
The first who stoops to a moon. First steps on the moon.
No.
Okay.
You can do better than that. We know you can.
No, they put a dog out there. It was the moon rover.
There we go.
I think it's launch time.
Launch.
Follow that.
You should count done.
You got in just under the wire, so do better next time. Better and funnier. Okay, Jason, it's your turn.
What was the pun?
It was countdown. It's really not worth recapping.
Okay, we should shuttle this down a little bit.
Yes.
Shuttle this down.
Back to you, Satya.
That's appalling. 13 already?
Let's try again. We already had Apollo, and we're not going to go through every one of the Apollo shots.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're going to give you a chance to come up with something else, but no strike.
Look at me, I'm a spaced man. I just don't know what I'm saying.
That's for sure.
It's quite a challenger, though.
Nice. You're my best spud. Isn't it cool?
Is that space travel?
What was that?
Spudnik?
I heard spud, but that's potato.
You're my best spud. Isn't it cool? Spudnik.
Okay. It's all in the delivery.
And signed by the
Okay. All right. Well, I came here from Seattle. I'm a Seattleite.
All right, who's up here?
I believe it's.
The judges are busy nagging me.
Actually, okay, what we're going to do, we will accept, does not have to be a human or dog traveling on there. Space travel does not have to have a human enclosed in it. We will accept things like satellites and missile that a person does not have to be on.
Okay.
You can say a lot or a bit.
Okay.
I got a robot behind. It's an asteroid.
Asteroid is...
Travels?
No, we're talking human-connected space travel.
Wait.
Asteroid is destination.
You just said it doesn't have to be human.
Man-made, yes, thank you. Human or man-made. Asteroids are not man-made as far as we know. There's probably a conspiracy theorist somewhere who would argue with that.
So a meteor, in this case, is not right.
That's right. So we'll give you a chance to try again.
Okay. I'm gonna have to rock it.
Was rocket used? Yes, it was. Strike one. You're up again, Jason.
Okay. Oh, this is getting really kind of bowing.
Okay.
Space suits me.
I don't have to be good.
This seems like a Lockheed.
Wait a minute, was there a pun there?
Lockheed.
Okay.
Seems like a Lockheed.
Thank you, Satya.
It's a Lockheed? Lockheed Martin?
Yeah, we got it.
Lockheed Martin, it's a company?
It seems like a lock. They don't have to be good. Yeah. Satya, please, save us.
UF? Oh.
There's no man on it. It's not man-made.
Wow. Unidentified flying object. Unidentified, yes, I know it means it could be from Stargate, it could be from here. Unidentified means a frisbee or the abdominal snowman, I know. I got nothing on this one. What do you want to do?
I'll accept it, but that's right on the edge between real and science fiction. Okay. So, Jason.
Okay. Gonna try some sorcery.
Let's stay out of UFOs and space aliens and all that from here on out, okay? Thank you. That could be a different category next year.
Well, we'll be on land, but space travails.
Okay.
Oh, ship.
Yes, I think time keeps Martian on as well.
Let's break this down.
Yeah,
I'm highly disagreeing. No. Because the Martian, it's not a pun on Mars. It can't be a pun on Mars because we agreed that we're not going to the destination. And if it's referring to a person on the planet, he isn't traveling. So are we going to take Earthling as?
No.
Nope, then we can't take Martian.
All right, thank you. Try again, Satya. Please do not give cues to the contestants. Thank you very much. Satya.
Right in front.
When you go out into space, sometimes you'll actually run into.
That was a talented attempt at a stall, Satya, but that was a tough category. Let's hear it for both of these guys. All right. I don't know if we can call Jason the winner, but we can certainly call him the survivor at that time.
Are we going to do that one again? No, really, what do you think? All right, crowd has spoken.
All right, the crowd has spoken. We got a three-way.
What we could do is if we could have like a Stargate only topic and we could record it because sometimes I have trouble going to sleep.
Yeah, but there's only going to be one contestant for that one. It's going to be over really fast. Okay, we have a three-way coming up. Ben Ziek, Matt Pollock, and Miriam Dillard. They're so enthusiastic, they are just storming the stage. Miriam on the wall. Who is the latest punster of them all? All right, and the order of punsters here is going to be Ben, and then Matt, and then Miriam. So starting with Ben, the topic is... I'm running out of breath, hurry up.
New topic, of course, easy to police. Death! This will indeed spell death to two of you.
Starting with Ben.
Well, of course I can win this one.
You're a dead ringer for the guy that won this last year.
I'd hate to deviate from the crypt.
Sorry about the coffin.
It's not a tumor.
Before I die, I want to make sure I have gravy.
All right, I know you two are going to plot against me.
A mummy named Butts was buried in a sarcophagus. Ah! It's not funny.
This is only a partial burial ground. It's a cemetery.
I'm sorry, what's that I heard?
I was at the airport for a long time last night. It was a terminal evening.
Is there anything good after life?
I don't know. I'm tombstone to find out.
There's an entire place that is populated by automobiles. I went back there one time. I'm now reincarnation.
I like to eat legumes and rest in Virginia. I believe in rest in peace.
But I like to put them in a milk gravy. I like to cremation.
So there was a mushroom cloud over on the other side of Austin. This is going to make sense, trust me. There was a crowd gathered around it. This was the mushroom cloud crowd. You could call it a shroud.
Wow, that really sucked.
I had nothing and I didn't want to say
If you believe in cremation, you need to be earnest about it.
Well, these two people are both wrong me. I don't know which one to pursue legal against. I'll have to suicide.
I was standing on top of 3 people that were 6 feet under.
My best friend in the hood was murdered. It was a terrible case of homicide.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to take Regis' side.
I talked to my friend Iam. He said, "What's wrong with you, my friend?" I said, "It's my soul, Iam."
My best mate was terrific, but unfortunately he, died. It was a terrible case of matricide.
Well, my parents actually arranged my marriage, and I didn't like her, but I had to undertake her.
I was in Hawaii with my dad. I asked him, "What's this strange food?" He said, "It's poison."
Quick, Judge, are we going to do causes? Now, hold on. I got to warn you.
The problem is that if we take causes of death, we're going to be here till after the rapture.
A long time. We'll die. Are you going to take died of a broken heart?
No, let's leave out.
We're not going to do causes of death.
But no strike. Go again.
But I like the way you think.
Now, causes of death and forms of death are not the same.
I said poison. Oh, I redo it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Where do you want to go on the island today, boss? Decay.
Breathing is difficult, but I must recompost myself.
Well, you know, I come from California, and I actually have a new job. I got together the singer McCartney with the actor Giamatti, and I'm the pallbearer.
I was on this place in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, and they needed some more calculators, you know, the kind from TI. So on the rig, or more TIs.
I realized that we wouldn't have what we needed to preserve the body because everything had been destroyed in an embalm.
You know, over in Scotland, the women had to fight for everything they have. They always had to give last rites.
When burying a potato, you must always say, mashes to mashes, dust to dust.
I'm really concerned about people who suffer from illnesses in other countries. I mean, it's important to care about the forensic.
You know, my ex-girlfriend, she was riding the boat, and she had a real mean core on her.
Hey, these puns are terrible.
It's true, but did I miss the pun there?
Hades.
What?
Hades.
Hades. Oh, thank you.
Hades.
Oh,
Hades puns are terrible.
So we are taking destinations.
Oh, hell.
All right, if we're doing that, then I have to do everything for each crocodile. I have to do purgatory. Open the door, I walk in.
I love places to sit. I'm gonna get my chair on.
Very learned. Very learned.
I want to watch the news. Will I be home by heaven?
Now, a little bit, people don't know this, but one of the members of the Monkees was a little bit of a kind of deviant, and the guy who played the tambourine, he had a girl, and Davy Jones locked her up.
The river Styx and stones may break my bones, but puns will never hurt me.
This thing is really heavy. I mean, this skull's a ton. Skeleton.
We'll take a call from the judges. Are we going to accept skeleton as part of death? Yes. Oh, don't start.
But let us stay away from the names of bones. Thank you very much.
Humor us.
You know, this lady, this person, she wiped off all the markings on all the tombstones. She was a grave robber.
So that guy from Univision who yells gold, when he first said that, he actually said it twice. So it was 2 gold coined.
Very nice. Very. Yes, very learned. Very learned. Bravo.
I had clothing that just stuck into me. It was awful. I had to ditch those hateful threads. Grateful Dead.
I don't think we're going to allow the names of rock and roll bands, but we'll give you a chance to. We're going to give you a chance to come up with something else, Miriam. Okay?
I don't know. I think this one's a Reaper.
I can dig it.
I'm gonna grim from ear to ear.
Congratulations.
Let's hear it from Miriam. And now
From a first timer.
Yes. All right, it's Ben's turn.
You know, when the rest of the Onassis clan dies in their wills, they leave mortuary.
That's true. Many leave, but few don't come home.
Well, that's over because they're over deceased.
So an easy way for you to die is if you get ill, and that's not the pun. But if you get ill, then you get desiccation. It's terrible.
Well, when my former girlfriend died, she wanted a Viking funeral, so I had to build an X-pyre.
Nice. So the three-headed dog in the basement of hell in the Greek myths. This guy, he is just the craziest little dude that you have ever seen. It's amazing. But down there, there's a software entrepreneur who is clearly evil. He is the gates of hell.
We certainly did not see that one coming.
Neither did I.
That was a good switch, and when he realized he couldn't punt on the name of that little three-headed dog.
That's right, Hevent there.
Heaven has been used. That's a strike.
All right. When I have a nice chicken dinner, I like to have a rice side dish.
Rice.
We've taken reincarnation, so we'll take a rice.
All right. But watch it. You're up, Matt.
Alrighty. I love going to watch the Wheel of Fortune because I can be Nirvana.
Well, it was raining yesterday. I wonder if it Valhalla today.
So my mother couldn't find her vehicle. I said, "Where's your car, Ma?"
No. That's not death. We're getting too far into religion here. We'll give you a chance to do another one.
Oh, too much religion. Huh?
Nope. Let's hear it for both contestants. They did a superb job. Ben Ziek is the survivor.
So they did death to death, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, they should have. I guess they were both members of Dianer's Club.
Have a little announcement to make. You may anticipate this, but we are going to have a three-way in the final. And
can I watch?
What we've been doing in recent years, and it's been working out real well. I need to back up a little bit. I heard a rumor that there were still some people out there who had some money left that they had not found a reason to spend or a way to donate. So in recent years, what we've been doing is taking our three final categories and putting them up for vote. So the lovely Iola is coming out here now with 3 boxes, big enough for all of your remaining cash. And you vote for the topic that will be played in the final round. Can you read? Iola, go hold it up again so everybody can see it. Not documents. They are diseases, fairy tales, and glass and ceramics, my own personal favorite. Thank you very much.
Whatever happened to external body parts?
So during this next heat,
no, they're still hanging around.
During this next heat between Gracie Deegan and Dave Wallace, we're going to let you come up here and put your money where our mouths are, and vote on the topic that's going to be the final round. And our MVP ballots are due back over here at the judge table. A lot of people have turned them in already, but if you are a contestant and you have an MVP ballot, vote for your top 3 favorites in the entire contest. Thank you very much.
Gary, can I vote for education textbooks?
Yeah. Education textbooks.
What's that one?
I vote for documents.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
What do we want to do
may I
now,
have a
Steve?
clipboard, please? Thank you. All right, our two contestants in the last round of the semifinals, Gracie Deegan and Dave Wallace.
And consistently large throughout the whole effort, even though the sun was kind of high.
Now, it's too bad she wasn't up for the last topic. She could have been digging her own grave.
It's a long,
All right, and Gracie, you're going to be leading us off on this topic, whatever it is. It's not the one that people are voting on, and rest assured, it is not documents. And there are very few certain things in this life, but I think one thing that is certain is that Mrs. Wallace should put her hands over her ears for this next round.
It's done out of love.
You'll find out later tonight, Dave. Do we have a topic? Do our esteemed topic selectors? All right, we do have a topic.
Divorce.
You're close. Pregnancy.
Is that before or after? All right, Gracie, you're first on pregnancy. Go!
Maybe you should stop uterusing us. That was awful.
That was. Thank you for recognizing that. Dave?
If I were into pigs, I'd lay boars.
At least you didn't call your wife a pig, I'm just saying. That's very good of you. My favorite shape is not the circle, I think it's the ova.
I wish they would have a waiter out here, or at least somebody to cervix.
This is a really Lamaze topic.
If you don't like Mester, you should try Mester.
My refrigerator is with chilled.
Did you hear the time that Toni Braxton actually had to cut her concert because of the case of the hiccups? That's right, Braxton Hicks.
I'm still trying to figure out that one too.
It's a contraction.
It's like.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, we don't know everything.
Didn't Braxton Hicks open for you about Kermit?
Okay, Gracie, you're up.
I never send my daughter anything, but I send a lot of sonograms.
Okay.
About my wife, she's got a really nice push.
Whenever I go outside to work in my garden, one time I cut myself with the trowel and I had a little implantation bleeding.
I cut myself real bad on a can of episiotomy.
It's not looking good for you, Dave.
I really don't like paying taxes on my baby. It's cesarean taxes.
Oh man, I'm gonna get so blue here. We're definitely gonna have to use some bleach to clean up the stage.
Quit OBGYNing.
After this, I'm gonna need a drink. Definitely something with Crown in it.
I need a placenta mat for my dinner.
You know, if things don't work out with my wife, can I dilate you up later?
It's getting worse and worse for Dave all the time.
I hope I twins.
What was that?
I hope I twins.
Okay.
I want twins. Whatever.
Excuse me, birth.
I have this really awesome thing, like, I guess it's a tube, and I try to keep it closed, but once it fell open too.
Oh boy, I tell you what, I can't believe my wife married me because I am such the pill.
Yep.
That's not. Does it count?
Yeah, I'm trying to think whether we should X out birth control from here on out though.
Yeah, Steve has a good point there. No birth control. Give us another one. No strike.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Man, it's kind of tough to come up with one on the sperm of the moment.
But he did it. Gracie.
When one of the stars of Glee was born, he was umbilical cord Overstreet.
Honey, I love you early, I love you late.
See, it's not hard to stay on topic.
Wait, I didn't get it.
Ilya.
Oh, okay. I hope this doesn't end with a period.
You know, if
we're gonna let that sleaze through.
If the tennis ball hits the net 3 times, that's a triplet.
You know how I got this way? I had sextuplets.
Almost like the time I fell off the tree and hit landed on my coconuts.
Pregnancy, now we're going. Yes.
Sorry.
Try again.
I would do a whole lot better if they'd feed us something.
There we go. See, it's not hard to stay on topic.
My best friend died, and I'm really sad, and I keep throwing up. I have morning sickness.
Oh.
If you're born and you're still alive, are you still born?
There's this one lady who hates children. She really panned parenthood.
Well, but they get pregnancy services too. Yeah. We're not the Texas legislature.
Don't argue with me about Planned Parenthood. No.
Well, we're not the Texas legislature.
Magicians, especially when they do step tricks.
Ooh.
Whenever you get pregnant, one of the side effects is that your nipples get a little bit brown. I guess I want to try a nipple in the bud.
External body.
Oh. That's part of pregnancy. I would let it sleaze through. Dave, here's your chance to redeem yourself in your wife's eyes.
Actually, my wife loves her favorite band, actually, and the world is Spinal Tap.
Epidural, yep. Okay.
One of my best friends is starting to gain a little weight, so I said, "Hey, are you pregnant, Nancy?"
It has not been used, amazingly enough. Okay.
Sometimes I'm in one, sometimes I'm in deuce.
I thought I was gonna have a baby, but then I had one of my internal organs, so I got delivered.
It's a lot easier to perform when I have the crowd broken up into things I can recognize. You are section A, you are section A, and you are C-section.
A lot of times, whenever you're laying in the bed and you're breathing and trying to give birth to this baby, going, you might end up getting really mad at your husband and going, he sucks, he sucks.
Ooh, he sucks.
He sucks. Like he put this thing in me. I don't
know. No, that is a strike. That is a strike. But you get another chance to make a real pun. Okay? Thank you.
All right.
What?
I really like cooking, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have a boy or a grill.
Yeah, that's pregnancy.
Boy, you'll have to come up with a better than that.
Thank you. Now that we have exhausted the topic of gender,
So many of my friends are having babies. It's raining babies. It's like a baby shower.
pregnancy.
Before I was here, it was pre-me.
All right, Gracie. Ding! Let's hear from both contestants.
I've got 2 kids. Sorry.
Good job.
Well, you know, both the contestants were performing really well, but with Dave, clearly the forceps was with him.
I just have to say, I was real squeamish about that. I think it was a real ick topic.
So what happens when everybody goes home? Do they have, and they've been laughing all day, do you have to deal with aftermirth?
We have a couple of announcements here before we go into the last round. Announcement number 1 is that if you have any ballots for MVP, most valuable punster, now it's time to deliver them to the judges table over here. They will count them at the start of the last round. Second, at the Chisholm Trail Barbecue, the food trailer over there, what is it, a 3 for 2 special that they're starting now? That's correct, 3 for 2 special. Now's the time to chow down.
Dogs. Okay, we have one more announcement here.
Yeah.
The book sale going over here, the used book sale. They are going to be shutting it down in about 5 minutes. They are cutting the lowest prices all day long.
They will pay you to take these books away.
Well, that's not a binding deal. But please come over here and check it out. Your last chance, last choice. Dirt cheap for good reads.
All right, well, the clipboard was just hijacked from my hands, so I don't know who's...
That's because it's not a
Are we
document.
ready? Are we ready for the 3-way now? The one that we get to watch? Are we?
Where's Gary? Does he have the results?
Do we have the results of the voting? Am I going to have to stand up here and sing MacArthur's Park?
I would love that.
Spring was never waiting for us, girl. We ran one step ahead while we waited in the dance.
You guys are really running out of things to say. Remember last year I kept saying, just because I'm still talking doesn't mean I have anything to say. Now, the last round, the voting on the last round was between fairy tales, glass and ceramics, and diseases. The winning topic netted $86. The second place topic netted $65, and the third place topic netted $23. Our last 3 contestants then will battle on the topic of, not to show it yet, we need the last 3 contestants, please.
Please come to the stage.
Trying to put a little bit of space here so that Dave can have a chance to take a drink.
Glass fairy diseases.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, please come to the stage, Jason Epstein, Benjamin Ziek, and
Dav Wallace.
All right.
Okay, you all ready?
Now, the order that we will be going in is Jason, then Ben, then Dave's wife.
Okay, the final topic is fairy tales.
Jason, you're up.
There's sun, there's no snow, right?
You know, Baron was a character in Flash Gordon, and Flash actually had to say, Prince Charming.
You know, my friend Goldie is very, very, very nervous. Goldie locks everything.
I like to walk on the cinder, Ella.
You know, I like to go to prisons and tease the prisoners. I like to rap on cell doors.
You know, my friend, he likes to hunt down legumes all the time. That's right, Jack and the Beanstalk. He's amazing.
Then I'm not a nerd and I'm not a dwarf.
Hey, don't worry about getting old. Even if it rumples still skin.
Well, if that's not the pot calling the Hansel and Gretel black.
I will find something.
You know,
Wolf. Wolf. Okay. I'm big bad and I will find something. It's not a good one.
You know, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and there's a town in Pennsylvania named Reading, but it's really gone down in decline in recent years. I don't like taking the train through there. I like a little ride Reading Hood.
So I got a couple of friends of mine. They're midgets, and they're also cops. I call them the Three Little Pigs.
He's making me grumpy.
I don't like to say this out loud, but I'm a bit of a kind of weirdo. You know, I like to whack on people's butts as they are snoozing. I like to sleep ping booty.
So when a female deer takes a leak, is that a doe pee?
Man, it's like Beauty and the Best.
Can we get documents again?
I have to apologize to my wife. I have been a little sneezy lately.
I have some oil and I need to gargoyle.
Well, I gotta say, last night at the banquet, I bought John's book, and this morning I rose read it.
So my friend Ginger, she actually just had a baby, gingerbread man.
Three Little Pigs.
That buys you more time.
I need a stepsister.
It works. It's rough.
Qualifies, yeah.
Well, I got asked if I have to use the bathroom or if I have to enter the door, so I said, no, key, yo.
Growing up, my mother thought I was gay. Fairy godmother!
So I have a blow-up cousin, and Okay, can I finish?
That's sick.
I was saying, and I carry her around. It's my pumpkin carriage.
Well, I tried to scare people with this little thing I have. It's from a sewing machine. It's a little tiny spool of thread from a sewing machine, but it's shaped like a little bird. It's a pippiny bobbiny boo.
I'm actually a very delicate man and very adventurous too. Whenever I go scuba diving, I like to wear glass flipper.
That was one I was going to use. I have nothing.
Let's hear it for Jason. You know, he was Jason the Rainbow, but he didn't quite catch it. And now we are two. Ben,
Yeah,
you're next.
So don't take too long in the pun off, otherwise she'll tinker bell.
I like to go fishing out on the dwarf.
Dwarf has been used. Strike.
Oh, it has? Oh,
yep.
Okay. My favorite rock band is Poison Apple.
To Shrek with it.
Which one of us is doing better?
Oh, wit. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get a Disney spell up here.
No problem. I'm sorry, guys. I've been standing up here so long and sitting down there. Actually, I was getting a sleeping booty.
Wasn't Sleeping Beauty? Has Sleeping Beauty been used? Yes. Okay. Steve, right. 2. You're on again, Dave.
All right, fine. Oh, you know what? What's the coolest thing in the world are those commercials, especially, the one with the perfume or the cologne for men and the Axeman.
X-Men?
No, Axeman. He was in Little Red Riding Hood, the Axeman.
Is he called the X-Men in the fairy tale? One of those. We'll let that sleaze by.
All right, when someone tells a good pun up here, everyone lets out a collective sigh, and it's like we're the Wizard of Oz.
It's getting grim.
I was waiting for that one.
There's some wetness on the stage here. Will he sop it up?
You know what? I'm gonna go have to get a drink over my friend Bert's and fill Bert's cup up. That's an Aesop fable, by the way. Bill Bert's. Yeah.
I'm confused. Smee?
It's a character from Peter Pan, yes.
Well, if I don't get this one right, because after all the insults I've given to my wife, she's gonna hit me in the Peter Pan. Ding.
But I know that you're a crafty man. She'll never land a punch.
Back to you, Dave.
I am indeed, and I will prove how clever I am as long as I don't hear that stupid Tinkerbell.
Break 3! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion. Let us hear for both contestants.
Repeating 2 years in a row, Benjamin Ziek. All the way from where in California?
Glendale.
All the way from Glendale, California. Congratulations, Ben.
And it was close, but he zeked right through.
That's how it's been for 2 years.
We're going to present the trophies? All right.
Yes.
We have 2 medals here for 3rd and 4th, right? So who's 4th? 2nd and 3rd? Oh, okay. Which one is which here? 2nd. Yeah, actually they are. Okay. 3rd place.
Jason.
Jason Epstein, please come back to the stage. You went down honorably. Award you the 3rd place medal. Congratulations. Come back. 2nd place. What? 2nd place, Dav Wallace, making his wife proud.
Fantastic. Dave went from punt off to sleeping on the couch to sleeping in the garage tonight.
Wow.
Was it worth it?
Can the doghouse be far behind? And our winner.
Great job, David. And our 1st place winner, Benjamin Ziek from Wait a minute.
The classic brass-plated horse's ass.
Wait. I kind of miss holding one of these, huh? Okay. Benjamin Ziek from California, 2 years in a row.
Well, I had a hunch you'd win.
All right. Now, do we have an announcement over here?
Benjamin, make sure the next year you get plenty of exercise because you don't want to die from that trophy.
Are we going to announce the other trophy here?
Did we get the photo up yet?
Okay, let's get the winners here.
Winners only.
Stick around. In just a moment, we will present the MVP award. Okay, guys, get out of here. They're coming for you. All right. You know, I do want to note, it is only 9 minutes after 5 o'clock. I think this might be the earliest that we've ever finished. Only 51 minutes until people start floating off the ground. Make sure you're not in your car.
The MMVP, McLuhan Memorial Most Volatile Punster Award this year by a vote of his peers, all the peers who already finished over at the porta potty.
It appears so.
It appears so. And before they disappear, and before he disappears, Matt Pollock, please come forward. Matt Pollock. Trophy goes to Matt Pollock, MMVP.
A real fish out of water.
Hand it over, hand it over. Here we go.
Yeah, he's a local boy.
Solo act, the solo act right here. No, just...
He's another local boy who met good.
All right. Boom. One more plug.
Boom.
We are having an after party at La Faria, which is on South Lamar. When you make the left off 6th Street. Right as you come up South Lamar, will be on the right, big neon sign, big patio, lots of room, La Faria, Mexican restaurant. We're going to be there after we wind up here. Feel free to come.
Yes, we will be having the aftermirth.
Now I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming out and having faith in us for the good weather. Thank you, Lord, and thank you, everybody, for being alive on this earth. It's been a great time, but the world's coming to an end. So run on home and have your apocalypse sex or whatever it is you're going to do.
The last put off.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Still give you time to get away. But go ahead and take some trash with you because the trash cans are all filled up. Take some trash home with you. Check out the results on punpunpun.com. We're going to have the results on there. We're going to have the video on there. Links to the YouTube stuff. Send your printed transcripts to Dr. Cagle. His address is on the judge panel thing there. So you can get hooked up. Don't make me come and track you down next year. Get on our mailing list. Get on our Facebook. Like us on Facebook. You don't like us anywhere else, but like us on Facebook. The Pun Off, the O. Henry Pun Off. On Facebook, on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, Learless Feeder. I'll send you puns all the time. I'll tweet. When you're hungry, I'll give you something tweet. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. Please clean up your trash. Keep Boston weird. 2010 2010. You have the card? Yeah, we'll be up. Had a request from the photographer from Fortune magazine would like to take some group photographs of the contestants, the winning contestants. You hear that, Matt? We want to assemble everybody who's got a trophy or a ribbon to come back up on the stage, and we're going to do a group photograph of the winning contestants. So anyone who's still here, please come and pose for the picture.